Most people drift through life like ships without a compass, moving but never arriving. They wake up, they work, they eat, they sleep, and they repeat. They mistake activity for progress, but deep inside, they feel the emptiness of motion without meaning. The truth is this: until you decide on a definite purpose, you are merely existing, not living. Greatness does not come to the wanderer. Fortune does not bow to the indecisive. Success does not reward the one who says, "Someday." Success bows only to the man or woman who plants their flag in the ground and declares, "This is what I will achieve. This is who I will become. This is the mountain I will climb, and I will not stop until I stand at its summit." Napoleon Hill called it a definite chief aim. Others call it vision, mission, destiny. But by any name, it is the single most powerful force in the universe of achievement. Purpose is the fire that fuels endurance. It is the compass that gives direction when the fog of doubt surrounds you. It is the anchor that holds you steady in the storms of life. Without it, you will drift endlessly. With it, you become unstoppable. Think of the men and women who carved their names into history. Andrew Carnegie didn't build steel empires because he wanted to be busy. He built because he had a purpose to create wealth on a scale the world had never seen. Edison didn't burn through 10,000 failed experiments for the fun of it. He was possessed by the purpose of bringing light to the darkness. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't march through hatred and threats because he enjoyed suffering. He marched because his purpose burned brighter than fear. Purpose is the great multiplier. A man with talent but no purpose will be overtaken by the one with average skill but absolute conviction. Purpose beats intelligence. Purpose beats circumstance. Purpose beats luck. Because when a person is clear on their why, they will endure any how. The tragedy of modern life is not that people aim too high and miss, but that they aim too low and hit. They settle for survival when they were meant for greatness. They choose comfort when they were designed for conquest. And why? Because they have not taken the time, the courage, the honesty to ask themselves the question, what is my definite purpose? To live without purpose is to live like a candle in the wind, easily blown out, easily forgotten. But to live with purpose is to burn like a torch that lights the way for generations. Your purpose may not reveal itself fully in one moment. It may unfold piece by piece through struggle and self-discovery. But you must begin by declaring something. Plant your flag, even if the mountain is still shrouded in clouds. Decide on something that pulls your spirit, that awakens your energy, that refuses to let you sleep when you think of it. That is the whisper of destiny, calling your name. Do not confuse goals with purpose. Goals are milestones. Purpose is the destination. Goals can be checked off a list. Purpose cannot. Purpose is infinite. It is the engine behind the goals, the why behind the what. Without purpose, goals become empty achievements. With purpose, every step, even the painful ones, feels meaningful. Discipline flows naturally when purpose is present. When you are clear on your why, you do not need to be forced into action. You are pulled into it. Sacrifice no longer feels like loss because you see it as the investment required to honor your purpose. Quitting no longer becomes an option because to quit would be to betray the very essence of who you are. Think of your purpose as your North Star. Sailors of old navigated oceans, not by maps, but by the stars. No matter how dark the night, no matter how fierce the storm, the North Star gave them direction. Your definite purpose must be the same. When distractions come, when fear whispers, when failure bruises you, your purpose will point the way. And hear me clearly, your purpose is not only about you. The greatest purposes always extend beyond the self. Wealth, yes. Success, yes. But for what? For impact, for legacy, for the betterment of others. Purpose that ends with you dies with you. Purpose that serves others echoes through eternity. So I ask you, what are you living for? What is the one thing that if you achieved it, would make all the struggle worthwhile? What is the fire you are willing to walk through hell to protect? Until you answer that, you will remain restless. But the moment you answer it, the moment you commit with total conviction, the universe itself seems to move in your favor. Doors open, resources appear, people align. Because life rewards the decisive. A life without purpose is slavery to circumstance. A life with purpose is mastery of destiny. Decide. Commit. Burn the ships behind you. Live with the power of a definite purpose, and you will not only succeed,